It's time for GMA3. Relief at the airport. TSA workers expected to finally get paid today. The latest with the standoff over funding, as this partial government shutdown is now the longest in history. Congress out on spring break for the next 2 weeks. The fallout for Tiger Woods after his rollover crash and DUI arrest, which comes as he was mounting a comeback to competitive golf. What one of his fellow golfers and friends is saying, and what comes next for Woods. And we just can't let it go. We're taking you inside the magical world of Frozen at Disneyland Paris. Welcome to Arendelle! From the music to the ride to the first of its kind light show. Can't hold it back anymore. It's time for GMA3. Our own Disney princess.
Yeah,
we
back early
there in Paris. Hello, everyone. Can't wait to share that with you. I'm Rhiannon Alley.
And I'm Janae Norman here with Elizabeth Schulze.
Excited to be with you guys today.
And so glad that you at home could join us on this Monday.
Coming up, we're going to talk about one father's plea to help find a stem cell donor for his son. Got nearly 60,000 people to sign up for the registry, and he is still going, hoping to hit 1 million. Great story ahead.
Yeah, we'll share that with you. And Lori Bergamato is here with ABC Secret Savings with deep discounts, up to 50% off of hair and skincare brands from some of your favorites.
Oh, we're going to be looking at that, seeing what we can get to. But we do begin today with the developing situation at the nation's airports. TSA officers who've been calling out in record numbers, they're supposed to start getting paychecks today on President Trump's order. So there's hope TSA personnel will return to work and airport security lines will get back to normal. Will Reeve is tracking it at Newark Airport. Will, how's it looking there?
It's not looking so bad, Janae. Good afternoon to you. Things could always change, but 60,000 plus TSA workers have gone multiple paychecks without getting paid and have been calling out from work in record numbers as a result, which leads to very long security lines. But this new news may bring some relief into the system.
For the first time in a month and a half, TSA officers are expecting paychecks. Overnight, President Trump was asked how long TSA officers will be paid for.
We're going to pay them for as long as we have to.
45 days into a partial government shutdown that has left the Department of Homeland Security unfunded, TSA workers have called out in record numbers. Nearly 3,000, over 10% of the agency, calling out Saturday alone. More than 500 officers have quit since the funding crisis began last month. On Friday, the president signed a memo to redirect funds to give TSA officers their back pay, as lawmakers failed to reach a deal to restore funding before leaving for a 2-week congressional break. TSA officers say today's paycheck can't come soon enough.
The mental strain of not going to work or going to work and not getting paid for 3 out of the last 5 months is just unbelievable.
Security lines have slowed to an hours-long crawl at some of the nation's busiest airports. Both Houston airports, BWI in Baltimore, JFK in New York, and Atlanta Hartsfield all operating with over 30% of TSA officers absent over the weekend. Amid the spring break travel crush, some travelers have hired line sitters to wait it out for them.
So I waited in line, and then as I was getting close to the front, I would text the client and say, hey, I'm about 30 minutes out. So then they know to head to the airport and meet me.
White House border czar Tom Homan deploying immigration and customs enforcement agents to airports. Some agents will remain at airports until TSA officers can resume normal operations. Still, questions remain about how long the funding will last and what happens next.
It's not enough at all. We're only going to be back paid for the paychecks that we've missed. Moving forward, we don't know if we're going to get paid in another 2 weeks.
Now, as those paychecks get to TSA officers, officials hope that travelers will see the benefit in the form of shorter lines. And guys, anecdotally here at Newark, pretty normal Monday for spring break, nothing too chaotic. We did speak to one family from New Jersey who's headed to Florida. They got here 5 hours early and were a bit frustrated because they were just cruising on through, but that's the better case than the alternative, I suppose, guys.
Yeah, I hope they didn't have toddlers with them.
No, that's true.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Families, beware. Thank you so
they
much,
had young
Will.
kids, but...
All right, now we're going to turn to the war with Iran, reaching the 1-month mark. The military action taking its toll on the economy. right here at home. And Elizabeth has been tracking this for us, and you have some new numbers for us?
Yeah, so we're really starting to get a clearer picture now on how these higher oil prices are squeezing the global economy. So oil right now is back above $100 a barrel. It's up more than 50% now in just 4 weeks. And some analysts do think oil will get to $200 with really no clear end in sight to that gridlock in the Strait of Hormuz. So as we know that so many drivers are seeing, that has caused gas to spike at a record-setting pace. The national average is now $3.96 a gallon. 1 month ago, guys, it was $2.94. And Gas Buddy does say we are likely to pass that $4 mark in the next day or two. So diesel also a lot higher, $5.37 a gallon. So that's the highest it's been since 2002 or 2022. And that matters because it's those higher transportation costs for businesses. So now what we're really looking at is food. The Agriculture Department just updated its monthly forecast, says grocery prices could increase as much as 6%. And when you break that down, take a look, beef expected to go up another 10%, fresh vegetables 5%, fish and seafood up 4%. So those foods that spoil, they have to be transported quickly. So that's why we often see some of the biggest price increases fastest there, because those companies, those grocers are paying those higher fuel costs, and it gets passed down.
It gets passed down to us. Let's talk about airfare. Are we seeing some effect there as well?
This is the immediate ripple effect has been in airfare. We've seen major airlines say they are hiking prices 20% because they are paying higher jet fuel costs. So you have now this combination of higher ticket prices, higher gas prices, plus persistently high food prices. A lot of people, as we're heading into the summer, are rethinking those summer vacation plans. On average, according to Moody's Analytics, if oil stays at about this level, the typical household is going to be paying $1,200 extra in about a year. So you'd have to think that that's when families start cutting back in other places. Travel is one of the first places to go.
Wow, and that's in addition to everything else households are
on
paying
top
more
of all
for.
of the other higher prices that we've been seeing for several years now.
Wow.
Big one, and one to keep watching as we're thinking about the impact with those food prices. I think that's going to be big in the next couple of days. Let's go to the woman now who saved in a heart-pounding cliff rescue. She is speaking out about the ordeal. Trevor Alt joins us with this story. Hey, Trevor.
Hey, Elizabeth. So late last week, we saw this incredible video of a woman clinging for life on the side of a cliff above the ocean, and she is now speaking out about how she got there and the incredible effort to get her to safety.
This woman seen clinging to a San Francisco cliffside is sharing the story of her dramatic rescue.
I was in a survival mode. I was trying to save my life.
Maxime Rancourt speaking with our ABC station KGO, saying late last week, strong currents swept her out into the ocean.
The current just took me away from the beach. Everything went so fast that I was on the rock and it started climbing.
Alone on the cliff, she climbed as high as she could, waves crashing 70 feet below when she realized just how dangerous her situation was.
I knew it. If I climb more, I'm going to fall in the water.
It's going to be south of the cliff, north of stairwell 1 for a woman over the cliff.
Somehow a person spotted her. Rescue crews then racing to the scene, a firefighter rappelling down.
She leaned back and trusted the ropes. He secured her to make sure that she wouldn't fall in the event of her slipping off the rocks any further.
They made their way up the cliffside, Maxine grabbing a rescue worker's hand as she stepped into safety.
I was so grateful to be alive, I could have died.
And Maxime understandably says she does not plan on swimming in this area again anytime soon, but she will be visiting the fire station to thank every person involved in her rescue. Guys.
I love to hear that, Trevor, and so glad she's okay. Yeah. Thanks so much, Trevor. Coming up, the new trouble for Tiger Woods, the questions facing the golfer after his DUI arrest.
We are back now with the questions facing Tiger Woods after the golf great's SUV crash and DUI arrest, just as he was working towards another comeback. Victor Oquendo is in Stuart, Florida with the latest. So many talking about this, Victor.
Yeah, Janae, we are just outside of the Martin County Sheriff's Office. Tiger Woods has kept a low profile since the accident, with so much uncertainty surrounding his legal situation and future in golf. New questions about the legal ramifications facing Tiger Woods following his latest arrest for DUI charges. The 82-time PGA winner leaving Martin County Jail in Florida late Friday.
It doesn't matter who you are. If you break the law, we're going to follow the law.
Authorities say the 50-year-old was traveling at a high rate of speed on this two-lane road Friday afternoon, passing a truck when he crashed and rolled over his Land Rover near his home on Jupiter Island. The Martin County Sheriff's Department says Woods was not injured and was able to crawl out of the passenger side door before police arrived. Suspecting Woods may be impaired, officers on scene performed a breathalyzer test, which detected no alcohol, according to investigators. However, authorities say Woods refused to take a blood or urine test.
Urinalysis would have showed evidence or not of other drugs, and since he refused to take it, he was charged with DUI with property damage and failure to take a lawful test, both misdemeanors.
Over the years, Woods has been in multiple vehicle crashes.
You're stopped in the road, in the middle of the road.
In 2017, he was charged with DUI after being found by police asleep behind the wheel of his vehicle. Woods pleaded guilty to reckless driving. In 2021, he nearly had his leg amputated after the SUV he was driving rolled over multiple times outside Los Angeles. This latest arrest comes while Woods mounts a comeback to competitive golf. Just last week, he played in his first match since 2025 for the Jupiter Lynx in ESPN's TGL League. His teammate Kevin Kisner speaking about his friend during this weekend's Houston Open.
Very disturbing. Obviously he was really working hard on his game, trying to practice, get back in shape. He signed up for the U.S. Open, Senior Open yesterday, was trying to do anything he could to come back and help our TGL team get ready to hopefully try and play the Masters.
The complete incident report is expected to be released this week. There is no word on when Tiger Woods will be in court, but it's typically about 2 to 3 weeks, which is around the same time as the Masters. Guys?
All right, Victor, hopefully he gets the help that he needs. Still coming up here, Project Hail Mary rockets to #1 at the box office again. What Ryan Gosling has planned next.
We are back now with Pop News and Hannah Battah.
Hey.
We are excited about this one today.
Yes, we certainly are. And we are starting with Ryan Gosling. His new movie, Project Hail Mary, is out of this world. #1 at the box office for the second weekend in a row. And the biggest movie debut yet for Amazon MGM. And as he continues to celebrate the movie's success, Ryan has set his sights on the stars with his upcoming projects. Next up, he'll be the lead in the upcoming Star Wars Starfighter, calling it a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to work on the legendary franchise with director Sean Levy. And Deadline says he'll be staying in the sci-fi world again for a film with the directors of the Oscar-winning Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Project Hail Mary is now in theaters, and Star Wars Starfighter will hit theaters in May 2027. He is a busy guy.
He is a busy guy. Amaze, amaze, amaze. Anyone who's seen the movie will get that reference. I was talking about what a dork I am because I literally read the book like 5 times and listened to the audiobook. So
we're
I am
impressed
a big
that
fan.
you love the story that much.
I know.
Hopefully you got some merchandise, right? At least
know.
a popcorn bucket.
I didn't get the popcorn bucket. It was so expensive. Sorry.
We'll go watch the movie again and get it there. And it's been less than a week since Miley Cyrus dropped her Hannah Montana 20th anniversary special on Disney+, and now the numbers are in. That special hitting superstar status with over 6 million views on Disney+ and Hulu in the first 3 days. And there's a spike in streaming for all things Hannah Montana as a result, with the views of the original series surging 1,000% and streams of her most popular songs also skyrocketing. In fact, the very first song Miley Cyrus sang in her role, called This Is the Life, you're listening to it now, it has gotten a 747% boost in streaming on Spotify just this month, thanks to that anniversary special. You can see Hannah Montana, the 20th anniversary special, streaming right now on Disney+ and Hulu. And boy, those songs are so catchy.
They never come out of your head.
No,
Such
truly.
a comeback. That's a lot of streams for her.
Yeah. Very impressive. Perfect celebration for her anniversary. And finally, Wildlife Conservation Society's New York Aquarium is celebrating the debut of a critically endangered African penguin chick. And he's already dressed for the occasion in the fuzzy juvenile penguin tuxedo you see him there in wearing. And just at over 3 months old, he's about 3 kilograms of cuteness, and he's joining 37 other African penguins, including his parents, at the aquarium's Sea Cliffs habitat. The chick first hatched December 4th. Since then, animal keepers have tracked his milestones, and he is on track, happy to say. This is the 19th hatching of an African penguin at New York Aquarium, which is important because, like I said, they're critically endangered. So this little penguin might be small in size, but mighty in impact. If you are visiting the aquarium, make sure to keep an eye out for him. And he is just too cute.
Adorable. I didn't know that penguins had milestones. Like, we have milestones for our kids that you have to check when you go to the appointments. Good to know that.
Now you can compare your 1-year-old.
Yeah,
see how he stacks up.
Yeah,
to
my
the penguins.
1-year-old's on track as far as we know, but we'll stack it up.
Good, good. Hannah, thank you so much.
Thank you,
guys.
Hannah.
We're going to go to Lori Bergamotta of ABC Secret Savings on hair and skin to refresh your look for the spring bargain, starting at just $15.
Welcome back to GMA3. We have a really fun week on GMA with some great guests who only need one name, starting with tomorrow. We have Arsenio here. You all know Arsenio, the man who got the dog pound going. Yes, yes.
In the studio, they're like whooping for him.
Well, he's written a new memoir, and he's going to tell us all about it.
Yes, that is going to be a good one. And you only have to say one word, Zendaya, to get everyone talking. She's here to tell us about her new movie, the drama, about a couple getting married when things go off the rails. That's on Wednesday.
Yeah, one word name for sure. Another one is Brandy. She is here on Wednesday. She's written all about a memoir from going from child star to Grammy winner, sharing the triumphs and turbulence all along the way today.
Those are going to be some great guests.
Yes.
Well, now to a look inside the new world of Frozen at Disneyland Paris. It just opened over the weekend, but before it did, Maggie Rulli got to check out the magic and joins us now. Maggie, tell us all about it.
And Janae, yes, it was incredible. And the opening really was a star-studded event. You had Penelope Cruz, Naomi Campbell, Tiana Taylor, Spice Girl Emma Bunton, and the president of France, Emmanuel Macron. They were all there. But really, guys, the people everyone wanted to see were Anna and Elsa, and we got the first look.
For the first time in forever, Arendelle's gates are open in Paris, France.
I welcome you to Disney Adventure World and officially declare World of Frozen open.
After the opening ceremony this weekend, Disneyland Paris welcomed fans into the magical world of Frozen, and we got an early sneak peek.
Well, hello! Yoo-hoo! We're about to have our very own royal encounter and get to meet Anna and Elsa. Thank you for welcoming us to Arendelle.
1, 2, and 3.
Let it go!
And a next level animatronic Olaf.
I'm Olaf, and I like warm hugs.
I'm Maggie, and I like warm hugs too.
Who, yes, is so cute, he's worth melting for.
Well, aren't you adorable?
I could say the same thing about you.
Well, go on.
You're adorable. One of the really special things about Disneyland Paris is that you actually get to come inside Arendelle Castle and feel like you're actually in the movie.
And here, you can reenact all your favorite scenes while riding on Frozen Ever After.
So excited. Magical. Don't lie, I got a little wet on that drop.
From music to shopping.
And some things you can only find right here in the world of Frozen.
And a sparkling castle at night.
Another special thing about the world of Frozen is that it stays open extra late, and this place really comes alive at night. You can even eat dinner inside Arendelle. A tavern fit for queens.
The world of Frozen's inside Disney Adventure World, the newly imagined Studios Park, including Adventure Way and a brand new ride that keeps you spinning.
At night, Tangled Spin, based on Rapunzel, really has some extra magic.
And a first of its kind, the Disney Cascade of Lights, a drone and fireworks show right on the water. The sun may have gone down, but the cold doesn't bother me anyway.
Thanks for visiting Arendelle. Goodbye.
All right, at some points I did actually stop singing and look around, and I have to tell you guys the details are incredible. That huge North Mountain that anchors the park at 118 feet, it's made from 400 tons of steel. Every building was hand painted using these traditional Norwegian decorative methods, and Elsa's Ice Palace gets that sparkle from more than 300 crystals used to create it. But again, you have to stop singing to see all of this. I know you guys all have little kids as well, so I'm sure you were singing every lyric with me that entire time.
The whole time, Maggie, and there were so many incredible moments, but did you have a favorite moment?
Too many. You know, I have to say, again, I've watched Frozen and Frozen 2 hundreds of times. So as an adult, I was like a big kid. It's like you're visiting Arendelle, guys. You feel like you're actually in the movie. And I was so lucky because I got to bring my 2 little kids. My daughter, she's 3. She's obsessed. She brought 4 different Elsa and Anna outfits. She got to meet the princesses. She's been asking to FaceTime her friends, Anna and Elsa. I mean, it's just so adorable being there with little kids. Although, as we left, all she kept saying was, I never want to leave Arendelle. now. So
Oh my
I've set the
gosh.
bar really, really high.
Yes, what a
Hard to live up
perfect
to
trip
that.
for both of you, Maggie. Thank you so much.
How do you ever top that?
Yeah.
And
She
get to
said she
interview
worked in-
Olaf. She worked in those songs all throughout there. And Maggie's
Yeah.
still singing it there. Okay, let's do some secret savings. We are with GMA Lifestyle contributor Lori Bergamotto. We got some looks to refresh your look for spring at $15. Like to hear that.
I know, it's great stuff at affordable prices. We love it. So we're gonna start with New Lastin. Now you ladies wouldn't know this, but after your 20s, after you've moved into a different decade, the hair on your scalp does start shedding more and the protein that keeps it in there gets weaker. So it is important to support that protein at the root, and you can do it with something like New Lastin. So what's great about this is if your hair is prone to shedding or loss, this helps nurture at the root. It has an Elastiplex technology that is proprietary to them. And what that's going to do is fortify. Now it is a system, so you're going to want to use the shampoo, the conditioner, the scalp scrub.
Okay.
They also have a leave-in. I know Rhiannon's
This
found
is
my
for
favorite item,
your
which
lashes.
is their
Look at
super
that.
popular lash and brow serums.
Oh, you can put it on your brow.
You can. There's one for brows and there's one for lashes.
Okay.
And I've used this on my lashes, you guys, and it really does help. A lot of times, a lot of us will wear the fake lashes, and I stupidly was just ripping them off and taking my natural lashes with them, and that really
what I do.
saved me. Don't do that.
Okay.
But if you do, get some of this, which is 40 to 50% off from New Lastin.
Great. Sold.
Okay, this one was a fan favorite on set. I can always tell what people like because all our little friends here on set will be like, oh, I just want to pick this up and play with it. I just want to, how much is this? You know, so this one, you guys, is from SRI Labs. The one that Rhiannon is holding is called the Dry
like that. So light.
Yeah. It's really light, it's really portable.
So good.
And it can reduce hair drying time, which I don't know about you
great.
guys,
Yeah.
but getting my nails done and drying my hair, I'm like, I need that to be 5 minutes. You know,
Yeah,
like
shorter
I
the
love the
better.
result, but I don't like the time spent in on that because I feel like, what am I doing? And the other thing I love about this is that it uses like an ionic and infrared technology so that your hair won't be frizzy. And it won a 2026 Good Housekeeping Award for that, which they were always, I used to work there, so they're always doing like incredible testing. There's also the style cue, and the curl cue. This one
curl
here
cue. It's a waver, I
has,
think.
that one's a flat iron.
Oh, okay.
And then this one you can use for a bunch of different things. 'cause
Switching
it-
out the tools is so useful.
On the
it's
same
so
one?
useful. It's like getting 5 products in one,
great.
and you guys, you can save at least 40% plus free shipping.
Oh,
so we
Free
love that.
shipping.
Okay, this one is really exciting. A lot of people are like, what do you do with this? Is it a thermometer? No. It is a laser, you guys. This is so
portable
cool.
laser?
So you can reduce the appearance of wrinkles, improve your skin firmness. You can support long-term skin rejuvenation. This is the 2nd generation Pro Laser from Nira. So what's great about this is it's pro grade. It's an at-home device. It is non-ablative. So Rhiannon, if you do put that on your hand, it's not going to burn your skin.
Oh, okay.
So don't worry. I know. I
She
could
was
see
looking for the
Janae
burn.
getting nervous. Janae was like, maybe don't do that. Maybe don't do that.
Wait for
but
the
it is-
instructions.
Yeah, no, it's non-ablative, so it's okay. So, and it's also non-fractional. So in 2 minutes, it can stimulate collagen
I feel it.
production. And it should be like warm, right? You feel it like heating up. Increased power, faster treatment speed with this generation. There's no pain, no downtime. And you can save 30% with free shipping. It just takes 2 minutes.
That one spot's
It's
gonna look
pretty
great.
impressive.
It's gonna be so young.
Oh, you guys look good. Come on. This one I'm personally obsessed with. This is from Costa Rica. And, you know, we all know how important olive oil is. You always hear about like the Mediterranean diet, and it's so good, those antioxidants. Well, it's also really good to put on your skin. And this has antioxidant healing properties, extra virgin hydrating face oil. It's clean, it's super moisturizing, and it has like a very light formula, because I think sometimes people see a face oil and they're like, I don't want to be greasy.
Right.
But, right. But the thing with this is the formula is so exquisite that it gives you a glow, but not grease, which I think we're all sort of chasing, right? They also have a handmade soap. They have an antioxidant-rich moisturizer, and you can save 40% on everything from Costa
smells
Rica.
really nice.
It does, and it feels really luxurious.
I like that it's
which
not too
love about
oily.
it. It's not too oily. An olive oil that's not too oily.
Yeah,
Go
hard to
figure.
believe, yeah.
And then finally, from Dermaflash, this is a dermaplaner. Do you guys know what that is? It takes, okay, you guys know everything. You're my beauty girls. So it does it removes that top layer of dead skin and peach fuzz. Everybody has it. So skincare absorbs more easily and makeup glides flawlessly. So this is an incredible way to get a good glow. And for this, it's half off with free shipping.
Good stuff.
We love
So
free
lots of good
shipping.
things. I know.
Yeah, always.
You have some more bargains for us too?
Oh, I do indeed. In addition to these amazing brands, you have just 2 more days to grab more than 24 additional deals from our March special. Bargains on home, beauty, and on-the-go goods right now. Check them all out at abcsecretsavings.com.
Love all those savings and free shipping. Come on. Coming up, one dad's search for a stem cell donor for his son is making a big impact for other people who are searching too. It's coming up.
We're back now with one father's search for a stem cell donor for his son who needs a perfect match to treat a rare blood disorder. They are just one of thousands of families who are hoping to find a match, and their search is really raising a lot of awareness across the country. Here's Robin Roberts with this story.
Hi, my name is Juan, and I'm posting this because I need your help to save my son.
It's a father's urgent plea to find a perfect match stem cell donor for his son.
We need your help in mobilizing everyone that you know.
Juan Uribe's TikTok video, his first, resonating, reaching over 26 million views.
If we don't get it right now, we can't reverse the consequences. This is the only thing that matters at this point in time.
Because although 15-year-old Max is a thriving student who composes his own music and excels in sports, he is also battling a blood disorder, which, if left untreated, will turn into a rare blood cancer. Doctors recommending a stem cell transplant for Max's best chance at a cure.
What doctors have said is that with the perfect match, based on where my son is with his disease progression, we could hopefully achieve a 95% 5-year survival rate.
Like Max, as many as 75% of patients who need a stem cell transplant do not have a matching donor in their family and must turn to registries like NMDP. But out of the nearly 43 million registered donors, 0 perfect matches exist for Max, not even his own twin sister.
The reason it's difficult for my son is that my son is a mix of Latino and Caucasian. My wife is 100% Caucasian, I'm 100% Colombian. That makes genetic composition in his HLA typing much more rare and more unique.
His efforts, inspiring campaigns across the country for Team Max, including at college campuses, to reach young donors 18 to 35 years old to achieve the best outcomes.
When you're in a race against the clock, the only thing I could think of was how do we get to as many young people as possible and as quickly as possible.
Thanks to his tireless advocacy work, over 59,000 people have registered so far, and over 47% are registered as Hispanic, creating a ripple effect for countless others searching patients.
Well, I'm going to demonstrate for 1 second, but you get the idea.
And it all starts with a swab to sign up to save a life.
As a worried and anxious dad, you can imagine that I'm going to be counting down until we get to 5 years. And hopefully he's in that 95% if we can find that perfect match of kids that make it and survive.
I think, thanks to Robin Roberts for that great story, by the way. I think as parents, we can all understand his pain and struggle and challenges they're facing. But they're continuing to raise awareness. We want to thank all of you because since this story first aired on GMA last Thursday, more than 500 viewers have signed up for the registry. So thank you to all of you who have signed up. And there's still time.
And you can feel his pain so much, you can tell.
Yeah. Coming up here, we have #1 New York Times best-selling author Alex Aster here to tell us all about her highly anticipated new novel. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to GMA3. Get ready for this. Prepare to go star-side because we are joined by New York Times #1 best-selling author Alex Aster here to tell us about her latest novel, Star-Side. Look at that cover. It is beautiful.
Oh, I love it so much.
Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, this is so exciting. So this is your first adult romantasy?
Yes.
Tell us about that. What made you want to write in this genre?
Yeah, so it's my 9th published book, and I've done a few different genres and age age groups, but I always just write exactly what I want to read. And I was one of those people who loved like Twilight, The Hunger Games, Divergent, like all the YA books, and I've published a lot of YA, but I'm 30 years old now, so I wanted the like adult romance, adult stakes, so I just pretty much put everything I love, like enemies to lovers, forced proximity, dragons, adventure, quest into this book. So I just can't wait for readers
Published
to
on books
read
and
it.
30 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't your debut novel. You've had numerous books before this, but you kept this one a secret for a long time. Why did you keep it a secret, and how does it feel to now have it out there?
Yes, I started writing the very early version of this almost 10 years ago, and then for the last 3 years I've kept it a secret, and it just meant so much to me. I had so much fun playing in this world, and I almost at some point didn't want to publish it just because it felt like so much mine, and so I wanted to keep it a secret until I was finished with it, and then once I was done, I just didn't want the pressure. Like, I'm so grateful now that I have readers, but it can sometimes feel like someone's reading over my shoulder, and I wanted to go back to that place that I was in when I was 12 years old, just writing for me, just writing for the love of it, and so I found that with this book, and that's why I'm so excited for readers to finally read it.
And on social media, you've talked about this being a series.
Yes, it is a series, and I can say that I've already finished writing the second book,
Oh,
so
wow.
it will be coming sooner than readers think.
Oh my gosh, you are like a powerhouse when it comes to knocking out these books. You also have a number of adaptations. Do you have sort of a dream cast in mind for Starside?
Okay, my agent Jody actually said Jacob Elordi for Raker, and I love him, so I think that he would be great, and then maybe a new face for Eris.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens.
Okay. What about Lightlark? We have to talk about this. Your fans would be mad at me if I didn't ask, because that is a series people on TikTok especially love. Are there more books coming for Lightlark?
Yes,
Tell us.
there is a final book coming. I'm working on it. I'm taking my time. I don't have a release date to share yet, but as soon as I do, hopefully I'll be back and I'll be able to tell you guys.
Okay, so tell us how you're doing all of this. Do you just constantly have these ideas that you're just putting pen to paper?
Honestly, I probably don't sleep as much as I should, but I write I write 7 days a week. It's my dream since I was 12 years old. So now that I'm able to write every single day, I honestly wake up every morning so excited to dive into these worlds. So it's honestly just like an honor to be able to do it. So I write a lot and I have fun every single day doing it.
How has Book Talk influenced you? Because they are really being credited with like this resurgence of people, you know, picking up actual books again.
I owe so much of my career to my readers, and especially my readers on Book Talk, because I had been trying to get published for so long, and I was published and I just didn't have the success that I have now. And so they really found my concept, and nowadays readers have so much power. They tell publishers what they want to read, and they find us on Book Talk. So I'm just so grateful, and I'm a part of that community. I know what they want to read. I also get recommendations there. So I just love Book Talk, and I'm so grateful, and I hope that they love Starside.
Amazing. You are so inspirational, and your energy is just magnetic. Thank you for being
so nice.
here.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Starside hits bookstores everywhere tomorrow, and we'll be right back here on GMA3.
Thank you so much for watching.
Have a fantastic Monday.